Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. As some of you might know, I had a bunch of palettes, 5 looks from one palette filmed, and then I had to take a little step back from editing, and I ended up losing all of my film. I think I lost the SD card that they were on. So this is the first palette I've chosen to refilm. It's the Too Faced Sparkling Pineapple palette. I love it. It's so pretty. My lights are a little bright, so it's kind of hard to see. It doesn't have a lot of shadows, and I remember the first time filming it that it was a little challenge to get 5 looks out of it, but I did do it. So I am starting today with just a very simple look. I feel like my light's a little bright. There we go. Just a very simple look, and I'm closing out kind of at work today, getting the library all settled for the summer, so I'm not, doing anything too crazy with my makeup. So I started out, and in this palette, I think you're going to see a lot of looks are going to have the same kind of base, because there's truly only 2 matte, well, I guess 3 matte shades. So there's this kind of yellowish, creamy color, but definitely more towards the yellow side, called Pineapple Cooler. There's Island Queen, which is a soft matte brown, and then Coconut Sugar, which is the deeper matte brown. So those are going to be the base for most of these looks. What I did for today's look is I started with my regular shadow brush on Pineapple Cooler, the yellow creamy matte color, and I just put it under my eyebrow, slightly going down into the eyelid as a nice base. And then I took Island Queen, probably the color I'm going to use most often in my crease, and I used my angled shadow brush this time. I like to take the shorter edge of the brush, so this part right here, and that's what I kind of mostly dip into my shadow. So most of the color is concentrated on that smaller edge, and then when I do the crease, I'm just concentrating the color into the crease and lightly diffusing out. It's one reason why I really do like this brush, because you can give that kind of diffused look very easily. And then, just to be very, very simple, I took Tutti Cutie. It's a shimmery shade. It's not overly sparkly, like Sparkling Pineapple here in the center, which is a lot of fun. It's heavy on the glitter. It's a very, very soft glittery shade. But this Tutti Cutie is kind of your normal shimmery shade. The glitter is very fine, but it does have a nice shimmer and sheen to it. So I just laid that all over my eyelid, gave myself just a nice simple look, and then to deepen it up just a tiny bit, I went ahead and took Coconut Sugar with my small blending brush from BH Cosmetics and ever so lightly blended a little bit into the outer crease. I used my Laura Mercier black gold liner just to give myself a soft little line around my eyes, and my BTS Too Faced BTS mascara on my eyelashes, and that's it. Very simple, quick, and easy. This is like the neutral look from the palette. The other looks are going to be a little more bold and a little more sparkly, and I'm excited to show you them. So I will see you tomorrow with my next look. Good morning, everyone. Eve is here today helping me because she has her ballet and tap recital, and we're going to do her makeup and hair in a minute. So she wanted to come in and get ready with me. Today I did a little bit more of a bold look using the Too Faced palette. I started out, as I think I'm probably going to start out with every one of these looks, with Island Queen, that matte brown. It's kind of the medium brown shade in the palette. I just put it in my crease using my BH Cosmetics big fluffy brush and blended it. Actually, I put primer on first. Sorry, I put primer on first because I really wanted to make sure my makeup lasts. We have a couple things we're doing this morning, and then Eve's recital, so it's like an all-day thing. So primer first, I just used the Urban Decay Primer Potion. Then I used Island Queen in the crease, blending as I normally do. And then I went ahead and put Coconut Sugar, so that's a deeper matte brown, all over my eyelid. The last time I did this video, and use this palette. I discovered that the color Passports and Pineapples is a really, really pretty green, but it's kind of a dual chrome. It does have some brown in it, so it's a dual chrome between green and brown. And I discovered that when you put down coconut sugar first and then Passports and Pineapples over top, it's really pretty. It helps Passports and Pineapples stand out. So that's what I did. And then I went back in with my small BH crease blending brush and put a little bit more of coconut sugar just to deepen up the crease, and a little bit under my lower lash line. And then in the corner, I just put a tiny bit of Yum Yum, which is another kind of metallic, you like that shade color, metallic gold, just in the inner corner. I used my Ico liner for the first time today. So if you watched my FabFitFun video, you'll see that I chose the Ico liner because I'm still on the hunt for a really good liner. Don't think I like this one. I don't like the felt tip. It's very, oh, that's not the Ico. Where'd it go, Eve? There it is. I don't like the felt tip. It's very thick. And for me, it's a little hard to use. So it got caught on my eye line. I filmed it too, so maybe you can see it. It definitely is running a little bit. Let me zoom in. See if you guys can see this in here. It's kind of running, which happens a lot to me on eyeliners. And I mean, it's okay. I just usually have to clean it up the first time. Sometimes I have to then go back in. You know, if I put shadow on my inner corner, then I have to go back in and redo it after I line my eyes. So I'm still on the hunt, I guess, for a brush tip liquid liner that works for me. So if you know of any, let me know. And that's the look for today. Pretty simple, but bold. I did put on falsies, but these are the most natural falsies I've ever worn. They're kind of, I was like, are they there? They're called Allure Naturals. And it just gives a little extra fullness, really. It doesn't really give me length because they're pretty short, but it just kind of fills in. So I actually really like it because I get that little extra oomph, but then it doesn't look like I have crazy lashes. I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow with another look from the Sparkling Pineapple palette. Good morning, everybody. It is day 3 of my Too Faced Sparkling Pineapple palette video. And today I'm going into work to do some cleaning in the library, kind of make sure everything's put away and ready for the summer. And then we're a one-car family, so my husband will have the car today, and I'm going to walk home from work. But I thought I would get in a little exercise and do a run home. So I'm kind of dressed in my workout gear and you know, my cleaning gear. But here's the thing about me, and I think I said it before, I wear makeup pretty much on a daily basis. If I'm at home and not going anywhere, I won't wear makeup. I, you know, stay kind of natural. But if I'm going out even to the market, even to just run some quick errands, I usually put on a little tiny bit of makeup. It's just what makes me happy. And so knowing I was filming this morning, and going to exercise and kind of going to work, I knew I was going to wear a little bit makeup. Normally when I go out on a run, I do take off my makeup. But today, because I'm running from work to home, I'm wearing a little tiny bit. So I didn't film this. I should have. I thought about it after, but I just used my Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. I do have a video of a full face using this. Today I just put it on. It's kind of like what we used to call BB creams or CC creams. It's just they call it a tinted hydrating cream gel. It has SPF 30. So I put this on, and I used a little bit, where'd it go, of my Bare Minerals Bare Pro Glow as well, just as a little tiny bit of highlighter. And I have a Too Faced Peach My Cheeks Melting Powder Blush, and I just used a tiny bit. So this is my natural makeup look. You know, not high coverage, just very natural. And then for my eyes, I just stuck with the two lightest colors in the Too Faced palette, Pineapple Cooler and Tutti Cutie. I put Pineapple Cooler all over the eyelid from eyebrow to lash line, and then Tutti Cutie just as a little shimmer on the lid. Oh, and I forgot, I did use my, I don't even know what this is called. I've had this brush for forever. It's from Sephora. It's kind of a flat liner brush. It's not angled. And I just used it to stamp a little bit of coconut sugar into the lash line. Just so, you know, because I did put on mascara then too. Just so there's that like, just so the eyelashes aren't stark against the almost no eyeshadow look. So it just adds a little bit to the lash line. And that's it. I'm heading out. I'm going to go clean, and I'm going to go take a run, and my days are becoming a little, I don't know, boring. I hate to say that, but that's kind of how I feel about the summer. I like to be at work, and I like to be working. So when I don't have that, the day feels a little daunting to me. I think that's unusual. Most people I meet are not like that. They're happy for a day off, and I am happy for a day off, but this week I don't have much going on other than closing out stuff at work, and so it feels a little light to me, and I don't necessarily look forward to that. So I'm gonna have to find some stuff to occupy my time this week. Anyway, I will see you tomorrow with another look, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Bye. Hey guys, welcome to another day. So I'm filming actually a little bit later in the day than I would normally do, because normally I film in the morning as I'm getting ready. But today I had, it was actually a busy day. I went and ran a ton of errands and did not wear any makeup while doing that, which is very unusual for me. And it's mostly because I have this kind of meet and greet thing tonight with our Chamber of Commerce, and I didn't want to have to do my makeup twice. So after running my errands, I came home. It's now the afternoon, and I just did my makeup for the thing I'm going to tonight, and that's what you're going to see. So I started out again simply by putting Pineapple Cooler as a good base and highlighting under the eyebrow. And then I did my transitional shade with Island Queen using my angled brush, just very, very quickly into the crease, diffusing it out. After doing that transition color and crease color, I just went for the middle of the road gold. I guess it's called Yum Yum. It's not super light like you saw me use the day before. So that's what I did. It's called Yum Yum. I just packed it onto the lid and sprayed my face so it would stay, threw on some eyeliner, put on some mascara. It's another very simple neutral look from the palette, but really pretty and goes nicely with my lavender shirt. So that's it. Wish me luck for tonight. I hope I meet lots of people in my community. I'm super excited to talk about my photography, and I will see you tomorrow with another look. Good morning, everybody, and today's final look is a little more bold. I tried to incorporate all of the colors in here, or most of them really. I started out by using my Lorac eye primer. It's called the Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. It's just a sample I have, and I like it. It works well. So I just put that all over my eyelid, and then I went in with Island Queen, that medium brown shade, did the crease and diffused it out with my angled brush. And because of the primer, so the one reason why you might use an eye primer is it makes your eyelids just a little sticky. It makes the eyeshadow adhere better. So the primer was actually making the blend of Island Queen a little more difficult, which didn't really surprise me because I think I mentioned maybe yesterday, Island Queen isn't as soft, it isn't as easy to blend as the other matte brown Coconut Sugar. And so I wasn't really surprised that it was kind of a little patchy. So I had to work it a little bit more. And then I went in with Pineapple Cooler, the creamy matte shade, and kind of helped blend out the edges when I put it under my eyebrow and blended it down towards my crease. Next, I used my Tarte Marajuka. Let me find it. Oh, I did leave it out. I used my Tarte Marajuka Creaseless Concealer as a base for the Sparkling Pineapple color in the palette. So the Sparkling Pineapple is very, very, very metallic, very glittery, and very flaky. I honestly can't even remember if I used it earlier this week, but I have used it without any base, without any primer. I usually use it more in my inner corner or as an accent color, but I wanted to put it all over my eyelid. And so I used my creaseless concealer and just a small little concealer brush and just outlined the shape of my eyelid and packed on the concealer so it gave it a really firm base. So I really have two kind of primers on my eyes to help get this to stick and give it a big impact. I've also tried it where I put coconut sugar over my eyelid, much like I did earlier on in the week with Passports and Pineapples, the green color, to kind of give it that base and gives it something more substantial behind the metallic shade to stick to, but also to help the color stand out. So after I did that, I then went ahead with Sparkling Pineapple and put it all over my lid, kind of just pressing it on with my eyeshadow brush. So then, because I knew Sparkling Pineapple was going to be this flaky and I wasn't sure how it was going to adhere using all the kind of tricks I did, I knew I wanted to do my deepening of the crease as the last step. So then I went in with coconut sugar and my small little blending brush and deepened up the crease. Now, one thing I do kind of like is that I blended coconut sugar into Sparkling Pineapple so that glitter doesn't really go away. It just kind of tones it down towards the crease. And on purpose, I made it higher than my natural crease. One thing with my eyelids that I notice is that shadow will definitely transfer between the eyelid and the main eyelid and the upper eyelid. And that's because my eyes are slightly hooded. So I purposefully went a little higher than my crease, and then when I used coconut sugar to do that blending and to deepen up the crease, I actually went above the natural crease. So all of that is now creating this kind of illusion that my eyes are a little bigger, but it also helps with the transfer because the sparkle is already above, if that makes sense. And then I wanted to go even more bold and dramatic with this look. So I went ahead and took the Passports and Pineapples and just put it underneath my lower lash line. And then I remembered this color doesn't show up as well when you just do that. So I took it back a step. I took a liner brush and I went ahead, not this one, sorry, which one did I use? And I went ahead and put Coconut Sugar, the matte brown, under the eye first, and then put Passports and Pineapples, the green color, on top. And so you can kind of see it's just an accent underneath. And I did not put anything on the inner corner, but I think I'm going to right now. I think it's kind of missing that look. So I'm going to go ahead and do, I think, Tutti Cutie, because it's more of a creamy, sparkling shade. I'm just going to add a little to this inner corner just to kind of blend it all together, and then that's not really left out. And that's it. I lined my eyes. I put on false lashes. I have this new style from Ardell 172. I don't know if I'd ever seen them in the store before, but they caught my eye because they're a little fluffy, but they're not huge. I really do like wearing false lashes, but I don't like that huge eyelash look unless I'm doing something special. I think as librarian, it's a bit over the top, and as a photographer, I really don't wear a lot of eye makeup when I'm on photo shoots. So I kind of like simpler eye falsies, but something that still gives it a nice impact and is really pretty. And these are gorgeous. They're probably my new favorite drugstore lashes. I'm super excited I found them, and I'm gonna have to buy more because they're just nice and soft. Oh, one's coming up already. I put them on very quickly. Anyway, so the Sparkling Pineapple palette, I really love it. I think it's so beautiful. It's a great summer palette. As far as I know, it is still available. When I bought mine at Ulta, I got this little cute mirror with it. So you might have seen this kind of in some of my videos. I think it's safe to admit I bought this palette so I could get this mirror. I've been using, and I still use this old Sephora mirror that like they sometimes give you with a gift card. I don't even know if they still do that. But this is just so cute and I loved it, and I think it was free with purchase, and so I bought this and a lip gloss. And anyway, I do not regret buying this palette. I love it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful for summer. I love that it offers that pop of color with the green, with passports and pineapples, but is really, when you come right down to it, it's a good neutral palette. You have 3 versions of these shimmery, sparkly, metallic golds, which really are a neutral, so you can go super light and simple with Tutti Cutie. You can get a little more glam, amp it up just a bit with Yum Yum, or you can go full on metallic glam with Sparkling Pineapple. You have Pineapple Cooler, which smooths things out and is a great highlight under the crease. It's even good on the inner corner. You have Island Queen, which is your matte brown, lighter brown, medium shade brown really, which is, you know, it's perfect. It's the perfect transition shade. It works beautifully, transitioning from the crease to the upper eyelid. And then you have Coconut Sugar, which is a deeper brown, which is perfect for the crease, perfect for under the eye. It's even great for lining the eye. And then just as an option for a pop of color to take it to the next level, or to make this a little less neutral, you have this beautiful green Passports and Pineapples, which is dual chrome. It's lovely with the brown, but it's green. It's just really a beautiful palette. For $34, with the exception of Sparkling Pineapple, that gold metallic, I think this guy will last you quite a while. It gives you those neutral looks, and you have the ability to take it in any direction. So for a small palette, not too expensive. I mean, it's not cheap, but it's not, you know, Natasha Denona expensive. And for what it offers you, I think it's a great option for the summer if you guys are looking for something fun. I think I'm going to take this on my summer trips and use it, although I am kind of thinking of filming while I'm away, but I haven't decided on that yet. And I love it. I love that you can pop it into your purse. This palette is phenomenal. Good job, Too Faced. So that is it for this video. It's been a long time coming. I'm so happy to do it again. Honestly, I cannot even remember if the looks I did this time are identical to the looks I did the first time I filmed this video, which kind of shows how versatile it is. You really can get a lot out of it. I hope you enjoyed watching. Let me know if you buy the palette and you like it. Show me some of your looks if you already own it. And tag me on Instagram at Bug and Bird Photography. I'd love to see what you're doing with this palette. And come back here. I will have another video next week. I've got a few more palettes to catch up on from the lost footage. So I'm going to be spending my summer off kind of refilming all of these. I'm excited to show them to you. Subscribe if you enjoyed. Leave a comment. Let me know how your day is going, how your week is going. I have no idea what's going on outside. I think somebody is having something delivered, moving, I don't know. We live on a street full of apartments, so There's always noise. And that's that. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.